Good morning and welcome back to the 2025 Oceania Cup. Been a bit of a slow morning here, especially for me, but I'm here and I'm looking forward to this competition. And the bar's loaded at 76 for Brenna Keane from Victoria. Brenna, of course, has represented Australia at the Olympic level also. But she's moved up, and so we are at 77 kilos. And for the first attempt for Tessa Rem from Victoria. This whole day will be lined up with a lot of our top lifters from the region. So there are great expectations here and a lot of anticipation for a great competition. Tessa has also represented Australia at the Commonwealth level and recently at the Commonwealth Championships in Fiji last year. Confident and strong lifter. Wanting a good start to this competition, as everyone does when they come out, but she's the first lifter of the day. Concentrating hard here. And that looks comfortable, and she holds it. A good strong start, and the lift is good. She certainly struts her stuff. Tessa Rem, when she comes out, when she leaves, very upright posture and very positive. Brenna Keane coming out for her first attempt, 78 kilos in the snatch. Again, has represented Australia, Commonwealth level, Olympic level. Very strong, powerful and confident. Always got that lovely smile on her face too. She had to steady it. She stood up and held it, and the lift is no lift, unfortunately. Disappointment there for Brenna, but she's got time to think that over, recover, and come out and have a go on her second attempt. We now have Elise Shack, from Victoria, 78 kilos on the bar, her first attempt. Just steadying as she goes, and that is a sure statement there. And the lift is good. We go back to Brenna Keane. She's gone up to 79 kilos. The lifter remains the same. Sometimes in these circumstances, a lifter can be quite happy that she or he feels that they have achieved the lift despite dropping it. Hence, they're happy to move up and go for a second attempt at a higher lift. Clearly aware that she needs to get the second lift. Unfortunate there for Brenna, and the lift is no lift. It just slowly crept back there. You almost want to strain and hold it for her. It feels that way when you watch it go up. But she's got 2 minutes in which she follows the first lift. And she'll come out and give it her best shot. The pressure's on now because she has to get this lift in order to remain in the competition. The results of this competition are taken from the total. If it was individual lifts, it wouldn't be so risky. She would still have a chance to go in the clean and jerk, but if she misses this one, that ends the competition for her. But Brenna is no stranger to these sort of situations, and she bounces back pretty well. And I'm sure she'll come out fired up, and the crowd will get behind her, and she'll certainly give it her best shot. The smile still remains despite the pressure, and it's always been her style. Oh, and unfortunate there. Might have been the left arm. The lift is no lift. So that ends her competition for today. We now move up to 80 kilos. 80 kilos for the first attempt for Ebony Garinku from Queensland.
First attempt for Ebony Garinku. Tessa Rim, you'll be the lifter to follow.
Tessa Rim will follow for her second attempt. Ebony has gone up, hence we move to Tessa Rim, 80 kilos for her second attempt in the snatch. Tessa all fired up for a second attempt. Just steadying herself before this snatch. Sometimes can be a bit disconcerting to see a teammate bomb out, as it were. Unfortunate there for Tessa, and the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 80 kilos for her third attempt. Tessa Rim. 2 minutes to recover as she follows on. And Ebony Garinku is the lifter to follow. Tessa's wisely using up as much time as she needs. There's no need to hurry. And naturally she wants to end this snatch session with a good lift to lead her on to starting the clean and jerk, and ultimately getting a good total.
80 kilograms on the barbell. The lifter is Tessa Rim for her third attempt.
Tessa struts out confidently. Again, many of these lifters have been at this stage before. Thankfully, she got a first lift, so the pressure isn't as great as Brenna had to endure. Setting herself up for this lift. And unfortunate there for Tessa, and the lift is no lift. The bar is being loaded to 81 kilos for Ebony Garinku from Queensland for her first attempt in this competition.
81 kilograms, first attempt for Ebony Garinku.
Ebony again realizes how important this lift is. It is the first competition of the morning, of the day. Can be a bit tricky. But she sets herself up. And she nails it. And the lift is good. Happy with that. Great start. 81 remains on the bar for the second attempt for Elise Shack from Victoria. Good start at 78, confident. And straight to the bar, no nonsense, setting up here. Plenty of time as she sets up for the snatch. And that was smooth, effortless. So it looked. And the lift is good. There's that air of quiet confidence from Ebony, which is great to see. And now we're moving up to 82 kilos. She's loaded the bar for Holly Drain from New Zealand. But will she stay there? That's the question. At times, the starting lift is put down. Sometimes, well, tactically, most of the time. And then changes come in. The bar remains at 82. We're just bouncing around a little here, and now we're going up to 83 kilos for Zoe Bukekura from New South Wales. There may be a change coming up, and there is. And she's gone up to 85. There's jostling going on in the back there. 84 kilos loaded the bar for the third attempt for Elise Shack, and she's gone up. So now we move to Estelle Tilley from Victoria, and she's gone to 86. We are back to Zoe Pukekura at 85, which is sending our loaders into a bit of a spin here, a bit of a smile there from one of the loaders. We're stopping the clock there. We're moving to Holly Drain. A lot of tactical changes there. We're going around in circles, and there may be a change here now. And she's moved up also. So now we've come to Jade Daly. I'm running out of breath here. Lifters, please, someone come out here and lift. And then she's moved up. So now we've gone back to Ebony Garinchu at 85 kilos for her second attempt. Thanks, Ebony, for giving us a stable decision there. Sitting at 85 kilos for the second attempt. And giving me a moment to have catch my breath. Solid start from Ebony on her first lift. See how she goes now. 4 kilos heavier. Unfortunate there for Ebony, and the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 85, and the third attempt of Elise Shack as your next lifter. Elise was very smooth, very strong and steady on both of her lifts. Plenty of support here from the crowd as she goes for her final snatch in this competition. Very relaxed and focused demeanor. You're steadying yourself now. And she nails it. We'll await the lights, and the lift is good. Quite emotional there, her response to that lift. The coach is happy, beaming grin there from the coach, and the fist bump to boot. The bar's loaded at 85. It remains at 85 kilos for the third attempt for Ebony Garinchu. Bit of pressure from her, just a big second pull should see it fall in place. Unfortunate there, and the lift is no lift. We move to 86 kilograms to be loaded on the bar for Holly Drain from New Zealand for her first attempt in this snatch competition. We await any changes. Nope, here we go. Holly Drain strutting out confidently here. Setting up nicely and landing that snatch. Happy with that, and the lift is good. I see the coach. Some coaches are never satisfied, and Simon looks serious still. Big smile at the end, but they've got bigger things to do. The barbell is being loaded to 87 kilos. 87 kilos for the first attempt for Estelle Tilley from Victoria.
First attempt for Estelle Tilley. Zoe Pukakura, please prepare. You'll be lifted to follow.
Estelle looking very focused here. Adjusting her grip, getting a position right. And it sails sweetly into place, and the lift is good. The bar remains at 87 kilos for the first attempt for Zoe Pukakura from New South Wales. Zoe taking her time as she walks out, maintaining her composure and focus. Going for her first attempt at 87 kilos. Steadying there at the bottom, and she stands, she holds it, and the lift is good. Made a little bit of effort there when she got the bar in the squat, but she steadied, and that resulted in a great lift. Maturity there in how she dealt with the instability. The bar moves up to 88 kilos for the first attempt for Jade Daly from New South Wales. Plenty of support here in the crowd. Jade just gets straight to the bar, sits up, and she lands it. It looked effortless. And the lift is good. Good start for her, making a statement there about what she's about. And we move up to 88 kilos now for the first attempt for Darcy Kay from Queensland. The bar's loaded. Deep breaths from Darcy. She comes out. Centering, and a big shout out there as she sets up for her first attempt at 88 kilos. And She lands it. Confident start, and it's strong, and the lift is good.
Attempt on 88 kilograms.
Very pleased with herself there, but maintains that
Same weight on the barbell,
confident
88 kilograms.
composure.
Second
She
attempt
goes
for
in
Holly
for
Drain.
to warm up for her second attempt. The bar's loaded to 88 kilos for Holly Drain. For her
Stop the clock.
second attempt, the bar remains at
Holly
88
to take more.
kilos.
Same
Holly
weight
has
on the
gone
barbell,
up.
88 kilograms.
So
Second attempt for
Zoe Bukakura from New South Wales to have a second attempt. She's moved up.
Here we go again.
We go back to Holly Drain, 89 kilos on the bar for the second attempt for Holly Drain. I think this outlines the sort of morning we'll have in this session, where there'll be a lot of jostling for places as they try to tactically outmaneuver each other, try to work each other out and get those lifts up. Oh, unfortunate there for Holly Drain. Wasn't able to hold it, and the lift is no lift. The bar remains on 89 kilos for her third attempt in the snatch.
Please prepare. You'll be lifted a follow.
It obviously throws you when things don't go to plan like this. But she'll refocus
Holly has
and
elected to
recover.
take more.
But
Loaded
she's
barbell
actually
to
gone up to
90
90
kilograms.
in the true style of Simon, the New Zealand coach. He seemed happy that she could safely go up to 90. So we move to Tegan Newman for her first attempt at 90 kilos.
90 kilograms, first attempt for Tegan Newman.
The loaders are doing a great job here, just making sure everything's all right and set up well. And now the bar's loaded at 90 kilos for Tegan Newman. Taking some time out to focus and set herself up for her first attempt in this competition. Tegan from Victoria. And that's a great effort there, and the lift is good.
Same weight on the barbell, 90 kilograms.
The bar remains
First
at
attempt.
90 kilos for her first attempt at 90 kilos. She may have a change there. I see some
Stop the clock.
movement there at the side.
Take more. 90 kilograms remains on the barbell.
Kiana has gone up to 91, so the bar remains at 90 kilos for the second attempt for Estelle Tilley. Confident first attempt there by Estelle. Now more of the same in this lift. Setting now. And a strong snatch there, and the lift is good. Double pump there with the coach. Double fist bump, and she struts out confidently to await her third attempt. The bar remains at 90 kilo for the second attempt for Zoe Bukekura. Zoe comes out with a real measured walk, just pacing herself there, and now setting up for her second attempt. Just steadying now. And she has to fight to hold it, and she does. The big smile comes, the smile of relief, and the lift is good. Everyone appreciates the effort there and the big smile at the end of relief when she gets it.
90 kilograms, second attempt for
And now the bars at 90 kilos for the second attempt for Jay Daly. Difficult at times when you look at the scorecard, the scoreboard. We shall await this lift. And Jay nails that snatch. Big smile, acknowledgement, and the lift is
kilograms also.
good.
90 kilograms remains on the barbell.
90
Third attempt
kilograms
for Holly Drain.
remains on the bar for Holly Drain's third attempt from New Zealand. Just strutting out. Lots of determination here and aggression to get this snatch overhead. And unfortunate there for Holly, the lift is no lift. We move up to 91 kilos for the first attempt
91
for Darcy Kay from Queensland for the first attempt.
Second attempt for Darcy Kay.
Darcy Kay will be out soon. And what I was trying to say earlier is it can be disconcerting when you see the amount of failed attempts in the first lots of this session. But the lifters remain focused, and that's the important thing, is remaining focused on what you want to do, which Darcy has done also, and she's going for 91 on her second attempt here. And that has to be held steady. She does that. Does very well. And the lift is good. 91 kilos remains on the bar for Zoe Pukekura for a final attempt in the snatch. Great rivalry, great competition going on. 92 kilos being loaded on the bar for the same lifter. Zoe Pukekura, third attempt. Zoe had a good fight for her last attempt. Be interesting to see how she goes here. Again, a nice, slow, deliberate walk. Part of her preparation and just getting centered. Going through the motions. Particularly in her mind as she goes for a third attempt. Setting up now. There's a silent anticipation from the crowd. And she's steady, she's holding it, and she's done it. And the lift is good. What a great effort. And it's moments like that I often say that you really live for and enjoy together with the lifter. And she had to fight hard for that, and she did, and she held it.
93 kilograms.
And that was well worth watching and enjoying with her. The bar goes up to 93 kilos, and it's the first attempt for Kiana Elliott, one of Australia's elite lifters, who was at the Paris Olympics. Always very focused. Unfortunate there for Kiana. And the lift is no lift. But Kiana, very experienced, and she's got time to recover and reset and come out for a second attempt. In the meantime, we have Tegan Newman for a second attempt at 93 kilos. Very confident in her approach and a good snatch for her first lift. Now having a go at 93 kilos. And that comes up sweetly. She's caught it. Well, it's steady. And the lift is good. Double fist bump with the coach. Both very happy. Kiana resets. Looks fiercely determined to get this lift. Again, she would have been disappointed with the first attempt. Wobbly there at the bottom, but she nails it. And the lift is good. The bar remains at 93 kilos for the third and final attempt for Estelle Tilley from Victoria. Estelle has had strong performances with the first two lifts. Has that strong, confident approach and style. Unfortunate there for Estelle, and the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 93 kilos for the third attempt for Jay Daly from New South Wales. Jay comfortably got her first two lifts. Looking to complete the trifecta, as it were, in the snatch. Taking her time. She holds it. Smiling, acknowledging the crowd, and the lift is good. Great lift there from Jay, and the bar remains at 93 kilos for the third attempt for Darcy Kay. '93 is loaded on the bar. Darcy coming out. Looking a little contemplative there. Lets out a big scream as she approaches the bar. Final attempt here. Unfortunate there for Darcy, and the lift is no lift. We move up to 95 kilos for the third and final attempt for Kiana Elliott.
95 kilograms, third attempt for Kiana Elliott.
Just taking her time, getting some chalk in her hands, and setting herself before she approaches the bar. Very much sticking to her usual style she does for prepping for a lift. And there you have it, no doubt. And the lift is good.
96 kilograms on the barbell, please, ladies.
The Kiana Elliott no-nonsense style, just pure power, technique and class there. And now we have Tegan Newman attempting to get the biggest snatch of this session. She's been successful in her two previous lifts. Absolutely keen to nail this snatch, giving her a little advantage for the clean and jerk. And unfortunate there for Tegan, and the left is no lift. We'll have a break for about 5 minutes, I think. Yes, we are, and then we'll be back for the clean jack. And we're back. Welcome back to the clean and jerk portion of this competition. We have the bar loaded at 95 for the first attempt for Tessa Rim from Victoria. This, of course, is the 2025 Oceania Cup here in Hawthorn, Victoria, Melbourne. And she's moved up, Tessa moved up, so it's Elise Shack. The bar loaded at 95 kilos. She's gone at 100, so the jostling continues. And Brenna won't get a total, but she's allowed to lift in a clean jerk. We have moved again, and we're back to Tessa Rem with 97 kilos for the first attempt for Tessa Rem in the clean and jerk. Tessa had a strong start in the snatch. Unfortunate on her second and third attempt, but she's had time to recover, and she's out for her first attempt now at 97 kilos in clean and jerk. Taking her time, just focusing and centering here, which is important. No need to rush, plenty of time. Steadying. Good, strong, clean, and recovery there. Looking for a big jerk, and that was strong, solid. She's happy, and the lift is good. We move the bar to 98 kilograms for the second attempt for Tessa Rim. I'm sure there'll be a change. We'll have to wait for that. Ebony Garinchu is the lifter to follow.
As Tessa has taken consecutive attempts in the competition, the clock has commenced its countdown from 2 minutes rather than the customary 1.
Tessa waiting in the wings, was recovering. She's moved to 100 kilos, so we move to Ebony Garinku to go for her first attempt at 100 kilos in the clean and jerk. Ebony from Queensland, unfortunate on her last 2 snatch attempts. She's had time to recover and warm up, and anticipating a strong start from her, but we may have a change, and we do. She's gone up, so we move to Brenna Keane for her first attempt at 100 kilos. Let's see if Brenna comes out or she goes up. No, Brenna's getting prepped. Letting out a little shout there. Coming out in Brenna style with a little smile. And taking time to set up here mentally. Looking for a good start here. She lands that clean. And a strong jerk to boot. And the lift is good. She was happy, big smile, and she struts off. And preparing then for her second attempt. And now we have Elise Shack. Very strong in the snatch. Going for her first clean and jerk. Just setting herself up now. Needing a good start at 100 kilo clean and jerk. Very workman type attitude and effort. Just done. And there's a strong jerk from Elise Shack, and the lift is good. She motions to the coach that maybe she got a little bit dizzy there, but she held it, and the bar remains at 100 kilos for the first attempt for Holly Drain, and she moves up. We now move to Jay Daly from New South Wales for her first attempt.
Stop the clock.
Jay moves up. We go to 101 for the second attempt for Tessa Rim.
101 kilograms, second attempt for Tessa Rim.
The bar's loaded. The MC and myself are trying to keep up with the pace of these changes. I shall give a couple of lifters a nudge later and say, "Oh, you stop giving us a hard time, eh? Trying to keep up with all you girls." They'll probably have a good laugh at me. But Tessa comes out. Had a good attempt at 97. She looks strong. Just centering now and focusing. Every lifter having their own way of preparing before they approach the bar. Steadying yourself. Unfortunate there for Tessa, and the lift is no lift. The barbell remains at 101 kilos, and Tessa is following herself, so she has 2 minutes to recover.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as Tessa's taken consecutive attempts at the competition, the clock has commenced from 2 minutes for other than customer.
And we'll see if she remains at 101 kilos. I suspect she will. Wanting just to increase that total and not take a risk. I may be wrong, and I am. Tessa's moved up, so then we move to Ebony Garinku. 102 kilograms for her first attempt in the clean and jerk.
Tessa Ring, please prepare. You may be looking to the follow.
Ebony unfortunate in her last 2 snatch attempts. But looking very confident here as she prepares for her first attempt in the clean and jerk. Strong pull in the clean, and she lands it, and looking for that big jerk to finish off. And she holds it there, just awaiting the lights, and the lift is no lift. We shall wait and see if the jury wants to review that, and that has happened. So we're pausing the competition while we await a replay on that. There seemed to be some movement there in the arms when she did the jerk. But was that the shoulder movement or the elbows? We'll soon find out as the jury deliberates on this decision. Again, the replay might work in her favor, but obviously I remain the humble commentator and not the jury. So we shall see what transpires. There's a nod, and the lift is good. Much to the enjoyment of the crowd here, so she'll be very pleased with that. The bar is loaded to 102 kilos. It actually remains at 102. She has changed and gone up, so we move to 103 kilos for Zoe Pukekura for her first attempt in the clean and jerk. She may change too. There's a lot of jostling again, just trying to get positions in the total. So 103 kilos has remained on the barbells, and Jay Daly is going for her first attempt as Zoe moved up. Many times the start weight is set a little lower than what they anticipate or what they expect to lift, and it's a lot of mind games that go on prior to these lifts. Jay Daly, first attempt, 103. Good, clean, strong recovery there. And there's no questions asked there with that jerk. We await the lights, and the lift is good. The weight remains at 103 for first attempt for Tegan Newman, but she's moving up to 105. So now we move to Brenna Keane, and we remain at 103 kilos. Brenna moving out straight away. She's happy with 103. Having started quite well here in the clean and jerk. Disappointed, I'm sure, at her efforts in the snatch, knowing her high standards. So she's here to make a statement in the clean and jerk and get 3 good lifts. Just shaking the bar there, steadying herself. And landing that clean. Few quick breaths. And a strong jerk there, a little bit animated there, a bit of grunting, but the lift is good. Fist bump with her coach as she goes to await her final attempt. Brenna Keane, the bar's loaded now to 104 kilos for the second attempt for Elise Shack. Jay Daly is the lifter to follow for her second attempt. Elise has had 4 good lifts. Good, strong, solid lifter here. She's relaxed but very determined. You can see the token fire in her eyes, for want of a better way to put it. There's no mucking around with Elise. Good, strong power clean there from Elise, showing her strength as she steadies. And she pushes that bar up, a little bit awkward, and the lift is no lift, unfortunately for her. She looked unsteady when she went for the jerk. She looked a little off balance, actually, which is unusual for her because she is often very sharp and very sure when she goes for attempts. But these things happen in competition. And so we have Tessa Rem coming out for her third attempt in the clean and jerk, 104 loaded in the bar. Tessa just firing herself up. Plenty of support from the crowd as she marches out and paces back and forth, steadying herself for her final attempt here in the clean and jerk. She had a good lift on her first attempt, 97. Missed 101 and wants to get 104. Unfortunately, couldn't hold that on the clean. The lift is no lift. We move to Elise Shack for her third and final attempt, but she's moved up. So we now have Holly Drain at 105 kilos from New Zealand, and this will be her first attempt at clean and jerk. She started strong in the snatch at 86 kilos. She unfortunately couldn't maintain that and missed the second 2 snatches. Looking to start strong here in the clean and jerk, 105 kilos. big, strong clean there, and she nails the jerk portion, and the lift is good. We remain at 105 kilos for the first attempt for Darcy Kay from Queensland. Darcy has that swagger about her. She comes out for her first attempt at 105 kilos. Just steadying herself and letting out a big shout that she has a good strong clean there. And now the big jerk that she's looking for, and she's landed that, and the lift is good. Big applause there from the audience. Everyone felt that clean go up as she steadied, and the bar remains at 105 kilos for the first attempt for Kiana Elliott, and the clean and jerk. Kiana just steadying herself. She entered off her snatch routine with a strong snatch at 95 kilos, which is the heaviest in this division so far, and wants to make a good start here. Is it strong, powerful clean recovery, and the snatch is sweet, and the lift is good. The speed in that snatch was quite a sight to see. World-class lifter Kiana Elliott. Brenna Keane for her final attempt at 105 kilos. Clean and jerk, characteristic smile. She comes out showing how much she enjoys her lifting. Always a great sight to see. Focused, giving the bar a good shake, and lands that clean, recovers. Oh, and an unfortunate lift, no lift there, and the lift is no lift. Great effort there. We all kind of felt that strain under the bar. The bar remains at 105 now for Elise Shack from Victoria for her third attempt. Just lost her rhythm a little on that second attempt, and it doesn't take much to go out of alignment, and then everything doesn't culminate in a good lift because the dynamics change. Just steadying herself for her final lift here at 105. Good, strong, clean, and a fighting effort to get up off the floor. Now steadying herself. And when you get the alignment right, it happens, and the lift is good. And she's happy, the crowd loves it, and the coach is happy. So what a way to finish for her in this competition after a disappointing second attempt. Now we move up to 106 kilos, and it's going to be the first attempt for Estelle Tilley. That's strong, determined, upright posture, and the big, long strides. So you get to the platform and steady. And there's that strong clean. You'd almost say it was a power clean. It's very strong. Now Going for the jerk, and it's nice and steady. She'll be happy with that. The lift is good. She marches off and her face says, I've done it. I've got 2 to go. I'm going to go big. So she'll be one to watch in this session in the clean and jerk. 106 now in the bar for Tegan Newman for her first attempt. Tegan from Victoria, of course. Missed her last snatch, which is unfortunate. Looking to make up for it in her first attempt at 106 kilos. She showed how strong she was in her snatch attempts. There's a good strong clean. And just steady now. And there's no doubt with that jerk. What a great statement there. And the lift is good. Fist bump with the coach as she goes into the warm-up room. As she contemplates her next lift, and we move with the bar stays at 106 actually, and we move to Ebony Gorinku for her second attempt at clean and jerk. Just taking her time now to prepare herself as she comes out for her second attempt. Striding out, taking some deep breaths, preparing herself. She had a strong start at 102. So I don't expect anything less. That's a strong clean there. She needs to follow this with a strong jerk, but no, it doesn't happen. Unfortunately, the lift is no lift. So the bar remains at 106 kilos for the second attempt for Holly Drain. Holly Drain from New Zealand had a good start there at 105. We expect a change, and I see that's probably coming now. She's gone up to 108. We move now to Kiana Elliott for her second attempt. A change might come shortly, and it does. She's got 109. Now 106 remains on the barbell for Ebony Gorinku for her third attempt. She missed this earlier, as you know. Well, no surprises there. She's gone up to 109 kilos. Now we're loading to 107 kilos for the second attempt for Jay Daly. And the clean and jerk, Jay Daly from New South Wales. She had a good strong start in this clean and jerk, and she wants to follow that up with a good second attempt. Good, strong, clean there, and she's upright. Taking a couple of breaths, and she snaps out that jerk, and the lift is no lift, unfortunately. There is no movement there at the jury table, and it is a no lift. The bar's loaded to 107 kilos. Waiting a second attempt for Estelle Tilly. Estelle has moved up to 110, so we move to 110, but now we stay at 107 for the third and final attempt for Jade Daly. Will she go up? There we go, 108. We now go to the first attempt for Zoe Pukekura at 108 kilos. Zoe's gone up. We now move to Holly Drain. 108 kilo, which remains in the bar. Will she change? We are trying to keep up as best we can here with the movement, here with the weights, and so she's gone up to, it went to Darcy Kay, but she's moved up. We've landed back at Kiana Elliott at 108 kilos, which is loaded, and Kiana's coming out to lift that. Thank heavens. We can take a bit of a breather here as Kiana prepares for her second attempt in 108. As a second attempt at 108 kilos. Just taking a little time there to prepare. She has plenty of time. Strong, clean there. And the jerk. Say no more. And the lift is good. 109 kilos on the barbell for the final attempt for Ebony Garinku. Just a comment there on Kiana, you know if she gets the clean, the jerk will naturally follow. That is quick and powerful. Her jerk, world class. Ebony comes out now for her third and final attempt, having missed the 106 and gone up to 109. This will require a bit more effort. There's no reason why she shouldn't get this. And there's a strong clean there, just awaiting a strong jerk. Unfortunate there, great attempt. The crowd appreciates how much effort went into that. Acknowledging that with applause. We're now moving up to 110 kilos for the first attempt for Zoe Pukekura from New South Wales.
110 kilograms, first attempt for Zoe Pukekura.
The loader's doing a great job there. Loading the bar's loaded for Zoe Pukekura. First attempt at 110, clean and jerk. There's always this slow, deliberate movement from Zoe as she contemplates and prepares to lift. Needing a strong effort there, and she was very strong in the recovery and a clean. And there's the jerk to boot. And the lift is good. The bar remains at 110 kilos for the first attempt for Holly Drain. And will it remain there? No, it doesn't. She moves up to 111, so 110 kilos remains on the bar for the first attempt with Darcy. I lie. We move to Estelle Tilley at 110 kilos. There's a little area that needs to be cleaned on the bar and on the platform.
110 kilograms, the lifter is Estelle Tilley for her second.
The bar's loaded for Estelle Tilley. Second attempt, Estelle from Victoria. Good strong attempt on her first attempt at 106. Approaching the bar and just prepping. And lands the clean, steadying herself now for the jerk. There's no doubt there, but await the lights and the lift is good. Great attempt again, looking. She has that fierce determination as she struts out to prepare for a second attempt. And now we have Tegan Newman with 110 remaining in the bar. Tegan's going for a second attempt from Victoria, of course. Taking her time now to focus, get her mind right. Oftentimes when you visualize again and see yourself accomplishing this lift. Deep breath there, and she lands a clean. Coming out of that, needing a good jerk here to finish off. Second attempt. No doubt she holds it. And she lets everyone know how good she can lift. And the lift is good. The weight remains at 110 kilos, having missed her second attempt. Jay Daly now going for 110 kilos. We're going to pause for a second while the bar is being cleaned. Just making sure everything's clean and there's no risk to other lifters if there's any blood in the bar. It's just one of the efforts that the Weightlifting Federation emphasize, and that is keeping everything clean and also the lift is safe. 110 on the bar for the second effort for Jay Daly. The third effort. And the final effort in the clean and jerk. Good fight there to come up from the squat in the clean. And she snaps the jerk out. Big scream to boot. And the lift is good. You think she's happy? She ain't happy. She's excited. The bar moves up to 111 kilos for Holly Drain, having started at 105 kilos. Holly Drain fired up for a second attempt. Holly from New Zealand. Aggressive approach there. Needing a good second attempt. Couldn't come out of the squat, unfortunately. And the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 111 kilos for the second attempt for Zoe Kura. The bar's loaded. Zoe has moved up. Kiana coming out for a third attempt. Kiana looks as though she's struggling a little bit today. And once they have a successful attempt here at 111, a third attempt in a clean and jerk. And we all know you can have your good days and bad days, and performances can waver with that. But she never stops fighting. Just waiting a characteristic jerk, and there you have it. She's relieved, and the lift is good. Great response there from the crowd as they appreciate the effort and how tiring this can all be. There's a bit more movement on the scoreboards, and we remain at 111 kilos for the third and final attempt for Holly Drain and clean and jerk. We'll see some movement there. At the officials table, we now move up to 112 kilos for the second attempt for Darcy Kay at 112 kilos. The bar's loaded. Darcy in her usual confidence, uprights and steady walk as she moves out and goes straight down to get the clean. She couldn't come out of this squat. Unfortunately, it was a great effort. But unfortunately, the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 112 kilos for the third and final attempt for Holly Drain. Struggles with the second attempt, but she's fired up. Aggressive stand approach there, but unfortunately couldn't get the bar up, and the lift is no lift. The bar remains at 112 kilograms for the third attempt for Darcy Kay from Queensland. Usual strong, purposeful stride coming out. And she lands the clean, but she couldn't get up, unfortunately, and the lift is no lift. We move to 113 kilos for the second attempt for Zoe Pukekura from New South Wales.
113 kilograms, second attempt, Zoe Pukekura.
Tegan Newman is the lifter to follow. Zoe has moved up. So it's the last attempt for Tegan Newman, the third attempt in the clean and jerk. Tegan, of course, pushing Kiana, who currently has the biggest total in this group. If she gets this, she equals Tiana at 260 total, but she couldn't land the clean there, unfortunately. And the lift is no lift. So we move up to 114 kilos now for the third and final attempt for Estelle Tilley. She'd love to finish off with 3 good clean and jerks. Having missed her last snatch at a 93, she's got 2 good lifts in the clean and jerk, and now to cap it off with 114 is a strong clean. Determination written across her face. Oh, unfortunate. But a good effort, and the lift is no lift. We go back to our last lifter in this competition, and it is Zoe Pukekura with 115 kilos being loaded in the bar. Zoe, the pocket dynamo, if you like. I'm sure she won't mind that. But displaying great technique and power. It's very quick under the bar. She has had 4 good lifts, strong and steady, and now looking for the 5th. It's at a yell there. She comes forward to the bar. Very focused. Goes for the clean. sir. That surprise look on her face is priceless. And the lift is good. I'd have to ask her later. I said, you didn't expect to get that, did you? She'll probably laugh. She'll laugh. And so, of course, I thought I'd have a go. Maybe that might be the answer, but we move up to 116 kilos. And we await her decision for her final attempt. But that was a memorable effort. It's great to see her surprised look on her face. That was worthwhile. And I'm sure you enjoyed that too. We're now setting up for our final lift in this competition. 170 kilos being loaded in the bar for the third and final attempt for Zoe Bukura. She's got plenty of time to recover and just sort things out mentally. Just moving around, just loosening up. She has moved up now to 118 kilos. There's no mucking around here. Often when you get that second lift, particularly if you didn't expect it in a sense, then it's worth just taking that final punt and loading it up to something you think you can manage. Nothing too outrageous. Sometimes you see lifts that are really outrageous. You think, why? But here we go. A 3 kilo increase doesn't seem outrageous. And she got that 115 quite comfortably, particularly in the jerk. Once she got up out of the squat position in the clean, the jerk came out pretty sweetly and it was strong. She punched it out. So 118 kilos. She's still taking her time, which she's got plenty of time to do that and just to recover and prepare herself mentally particularly. That's the biggest challenge a lot in sport. Some people say it's 80% mental and 20% physical. Whichever way you look at it, it's a major component in what we do in this sport and in all sports. So the AirPods go in. I'm sure she's not listening to the same music that Bowen's playing in the background. Something maybe a little more revved up in a different way. But whatever inspires you, that's what you listen to. I've got a look there from Bowen, the IT music dash maestro in everything that happens in these competitions. And the AirPods go back to the coach. And Zoe coming out in kind of a contemplative stroll. She chalks up. The crowd awaiting eager anticipation. You can hear people shouting out encouragement, advice, whichever way it is. There's lots of enthusiasm here as she prepares. And the good thing about this is she's taking her own time. And she has plenty of time left. And she's using it to the max. She understands this is going to be a big lift. And would love to see her get it. She lands the plane. And she fights to get up. And now we await the jerk. Big effort required, and she's landed it. She's steady. She's shocked. The crowd celebrate, and the lift is good. She jumps up in the arms of the coach. Wow. What a celebration, what a lift, and what a way to end this competition. You, again, live for moments like this in any competition, and you celebrate these fine, special moments in particular for her having to fight an uphill battle to get to where she got to in the end, 118 kilos overhead and 6 good lifts. So congratulations to her and congratulations to all the lifters in this competition. It was very impressive indeed. And for some that struggled, we all have off days, and they know that as well as us. But it's about what you do and what you learn from each competition that you're in and how to deal with it next time you're in those sort of situations. I don't want to become philosophical and talk about life being the same way, but it is. And now we are preparing the athletes to come out for the medal ceremony with the Assistant Oceania Secretary, Lily Coffer, standing at attention here in preparation for the medal ceremony, giving me a little bit of a side look. Lily, of course, is really in the engine room and makes things happen in all our competitions that she's involved in. And if it wasn't for her, a lot wouldn't happen and things wouldn't run so smoothly. So I don't know how much sleep Lily gets at night, but we do appreciate what she does. And she's given me a stare. If looks could kill, I'd be dead, but she deserves that mention and the accolades. And here come our athletes for the medal presentation ceremony. Great effort, lifters. I'm sure that you all enjoyed this as much as I did, and the crowd here. And we're having the presentation of the medals by the president of the Oceania Weightlifting Federation, who's also an executive board member with the International Weightlifting Federation. And the medals go out for the participation. So on that note, I shall leave you enjoy the presentation of these medals.
Very much.